The light beneath the void. Reality is an acquired taste. What do you do with dark thoughts? A year ago, I am a teacher. I get up, go to work, teach and come home. I come home and complete domestic tasks. I didn't think much of it. That was to change drastically. September 2024. Another sleepless night. Pain, spasms and crazy thoughts. It has been happening a lot recently. I got up, dressed for work, packed my bag. Having made my lunch for later, I sat in the chair in the kitchen. It was dark outside, but the gloom was lifting. But slowly, my mind wandered back to my family holiday. The sunshine, the heat. Part 2, July 2024. We were on the beach, enjoying life, but I couldn't settle. My bones were sore, painful to the touch. I was sitting on a blanket on the beach. I could feel every grain of sand against my body. No matter what position I sat, lying, sitting, kneeling, all discomfort, all were painful. I could not understand what was happening with my body. Could I have bone cancer? Something was wrong. I gave up. I moved to a bench on the promenade. I was still in discomfort. I could feel the bones against the wooden bench. My wife could not understand why I had to move. I was unable to relax on the beach. I did not understand it. Something was not right. What was wrong with me? Part 3. The darkness within. I heard the distinctive sound of a crow crowing. It startled me. I was back in the kitchen. It was still not light, although I could now see the light starting to rise slowly under the darkness. I stared through the kitchen window. I was tired and irritable. My eyes were heavy. Only the pain was keeping me from dropping into unconsciousness. Something was not right. My eyes were getting heavier. My mind wandered again. Looking through the window in the kitchen door, it was slowly getting lighter. The light was slowly invading the room. Still in my chair, I looked at the clock. My eyes had to focus. It didn't look right. Time was going backwards. Still not time to leave for work. 10 minutes yet. The crow crowed again. Sometimes I fight back. I am not taking my meds today. This is not me. That will teach them. But no, the pain is horrific. I get back in my box. I take my medication. I sit in my chair. I am broken. Broken. I am losing the battle. The crow was now joined by others. They had let out a string of loud crows. Had I denied MS 3 times? My mind wandered. Schindler's List. What a great telling of the horror of mankind. I had been thinking about it as I had lay awake that night. The horror, the cruelty. How could people descend so far so quickly? I had to make the horror less real. In Matthew Perry's book about addiction, one of his counsellors says, reality is an acquired taste. I don't like the taste of this darkness, so I deflect. I think of the poor elderly man, wheelchair bound, thrown out of an upstairs window. Horrible. Terrible. Change the horrors. Change the narrative. Chaos and comedy intertwine. A macabre dance my mind had constructed to survive the unthinkable. No, there would be a trampoline below. It was now a farce, like Gene Wilder singing Springtime for Hitler in Germany. The old man keeps bouncing back up. Guards shoot at him. The officer turns around to see what they are shooting at. Nothing there. He turns back confused. The man reappears, laughing. The soldiers shoot again. Laughter at lips, impossible and jarring. They lower their guns. The officer sits on a nearby bed. He removes his cap. He was laughing. Now he cries, inconsolably. His eyes are dark and hollow. I think, have I taken my sertraline, my happy taps? Have I taken them? It's getting dark again. The officer puts his cap on. His eyes are dark, hollow. He stands up, smartens his uniform. The family in the room suddenly stopped laughing. A darkness fills the scene. Part 4. Breaking Point. The door opened. I was startled. My wife came in. "Did you get any sleep?" she asked. I thought. The same thought had been in my head every morning for I don't know how long. I turned and said, "Liz, I can't do it anymore." It hurt, but I had at last admitted defeat. Strangely, I also felt a release that I had been seeking. I really couldn't do it anymore. I looked out the window at the grey darkness. I didn't realise that this would be the end of my working career. I thought a break, a sleep, a visit to the doctor, and it would be fixed. Asleep, asleep, asleep. Part 5. October 2025. I have been advised to seek medical retirement. So much has changed in such a short space of time. Was this failure or was it self-preservation? I still felt lost. I was in the wrong film. It's all a mistake. How has it continued so long? How has no one noticed the mistake? I felt the same lost feeling when walking out in the final meeting from the school. It was getting more real every day. Make sure you stay in touch. Sure, buddy. Jog on. A card would have been nice, or an invite to the Christmas night out. No longer useful. Dropped like a hot rivet. Cheers. So MS is slamming this chapter shut. Don't look back into the sun. The libertines. Good advice. The only way is up, but reimagined. I think of David Brent dropping back to the office after he was released. Sad. Won't be me wandering the corridors like the Penguin and Gregory's girl. Hey, room 4. I would not be returning. This film had ended. I don't like how this film ended. Winded. Feeling winded. Lost. No direction home anymore. What's next? 54. Don't think I'm ready to be disabled. Broken. I think of Michael Douglas in the film Falling Down. Will I wander the streets with pieces in my satchel? Am I now crazy like he is? I am similar to a holiday resort coming to the end of the season. Not everything is open. Some sound loungers are in the pool. Some parasols are blown down. Not them all, just some. It has less working assets. I want to be Spartacus, fighting heroically against MS and the changes. But now I also need everyone else to be Spartacus too. I need Geraldine from the Las Vegas song to top me back from the edge. Part 6. I am not liking reality. I think of my life now, sitting in my chair, forgetting things, forgetting to take tablets, not able to remember if I had taken them or not. Did I or didn't I? I racked my mind. I can't remember. What side of the road should I be on? How can I remember? Passenger side next to the curb, driver's side next to the white lines. Over and over again. Returning to bed more often than not when the fatigue hits, like a toddler going for this afternoon nap. What should I do? The consultant phoned. I will sign your retirement paperwork. Really? Don't take nerve pain meds, as it won't work with nerve pain. I will give medication to slow down cognitive deterioration. It won't improve existing damage. Neuropsychology? It won't help with pain. Really? The doctor said it would. Said it would reduce it by 40%. Was this a different movie? A phone call from the doctors. Your GP has filled out your medical retirement form. She's included 2 covering letters. Really? She's talking about me. I go to the dentist. We need to see evidence of your universal credits. Could you shout it louder so they can all hear? Look at him not working, lazy bee. Nothing up with him. Look at him. What has happened in a year? Is this really happening? I feel like I have been press ganged, kidnapped, taken away from what I know. What are you doing with my work ties, Liz? Why are you selling them in Vinted with my work shoes? You don't need them now. The throwaway comments cut the deepest. Am I Bruce Willis in The Sixth Sense? Does someone else know something I don't? Are my eyes black, hollow? Can I put my cap back on? Part 7. Drop out, tune in. I search for inspiration, music, humour, absurdity. The libertines don't look back into the sun. King of the strange. Could that be me? Nina Simone, Ain't Got, I Got Life, comes to mind. Again, reality is an acquired taste, so why not change the narrative? From MF'd up to don't MS with me. I will embrace my situation. Drop out, tune in, find usefulness in my dark thoughts. Creating my podcast, Descent into MS, has enabled me to add light and sound through darkness. A place to tell the story, find connection, and turn the chaos into something meaningful. Adding light to darkness, adding sound to darkness. I can write down my dark thoughts as I lie awake most nights, play with them, add punk humour to horror, add sound effects to lift the mood, create my own narrative with a script and build a wall of sound around it. Maybe this is it, not an ending, just a strange remit. The world still spins, even if I can't always keep up. Some days, I'm Spartacus, charging into the fight against MS. And some days, I'm just sitting here, wondering if I'd taken my happy tabs and left them on the kitchen table. But I am still here, still laughing, even when it hurts. Still writing my scripts, allowing the light to crawl under the darkness. Still trying to follow this script I never auditioned for, where the plot twists come from my own body and the punchlines are mine to deliver. MS may have rewritten the script, but I'm still able to laugh at the footnotes.